Good morning. It's a little after 11 and Dawn and I have been up and had our coffee. Headed down to put the big lens on the Hawks. It looks like the weather will be okay. There's no showers on the radar for several hundred miles, so we do have a chance this afternoon something might pop up, but for now I should be able to get some footage. I'm excited. It looks like it is going to work out that we're going to get to put the boards onto the boardwalk area today. With a little luck, we ought to be able to finish phase 2, and then of course down here the steps and the rest of the boardwalk will be phase 3. You gonna walk with me, Gray? I'd like some company. Gray is totally in one of her lovey-dovey moods right now. Yeah, she's a good girl. One of the small items on my to-do list today is to go through these 6 cubbies. They just need to be gone through. JB built this for me. I love it. We use it all the time, and I just need to make sure we're using it as efficiently as possible. All done for now. A few things thrown away, a few things moved, a few things organized, and I have one empty cubby. So Dawn and I are going to start out today by cutting all of the lumber. Obviously we're going to cut one and go over there and make sure we've got things just right. The area is still in the sun, so thus us wanting to start with the lumber over here in the shade under the carport. Our neighbor is burning, and so there's nasty smoke out here for us to breathe. I can't say that I'm happy about that at all. And I hear the hawk, so let me go get my camera restarted. Probably missed the good stuff this go around, but maybe not. I was reading about the rosette virus this morning. Apparently a real death wish for rose bushes, and thankfully the one that I have here, this knockout rose, I guess I have that one ground creeping rose over by the compost bin too. I don't see any of the infected growth on my bushes, so that's good. So we cut one of the 12-foot boards. That's right. And we're gonna lay these in place and just make sure we're happy before we cut the rest of the 12-foot boards. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I think it's gonna look okay.
Well, I've got enough video of the hawks today. I think I'll be happy. There is a little storm system moving southeast coming out of Chapel Hill. I don't know if it's gonna sprinkle here for a bit or not. It's not super big, so we probably could just wait it out, but I might have to run and get my camera really quick. So Don has this little stop back here behind the saw so that he doesn't have to measure in between each and every piece of wood. And you know, we tested the first cuts really careful. Now we're kind of on a rock and roll here. We've got 33 pieces to cut, 11 boards I think. So Don has on a new to him shirt. Johnny outgrew it and it's really perfect for Don. Engineer, solving problems you didn't know you had in ways you can't understand. That's right. What it says. So since he's out here doing a lot of civil engineering math stuff.
Math then.
Yeah. So what do you want to say about the wood cutting? The post office guy, he came up the driveway right at the end of that cut, but I think you got the gist.
Right. So we got our stop block and a little shim to get it right, and so after 3 cuts plus this is what's left. So I've got it pretty close, and this way all the boards will be the same, and they are actually like 48 1/16 or something like that. They're really not dead on 48. It's just because my shim is what my shim is, and I didn't want to banging around.
Right.
Just trying to budge. So 48 and 1/16 is close enough. Because the boards are not 12 feet. They're 12 feet 1.5 inch or 12 feet 3/4 of an inch. I should measure one. They're just not 120 inches. That's the only thing I know for a fact is they're not 120 inches.
Yeah, we're just stacking the wood up over here on the cart. And we'll be able to roll this over to where we need to screw them onto the frame. So this is about half of the wood. And it sounds like our neighbor is beautifying their yard right now. I was noticing that I'm gonna need to cut our grass.
Yeah.
Or let Don cut it. He says it's gonna be 85 out now. Does that mean you get to take it over for the summer?
Oh, I don't know. So we're setting up an assembly line. I got my template going. And so I'm marking my boards. So we're gonna put the screw, I'm gonna drill holes here in just a second.
And I'm gonna start the screws.
And then you're gonna start, Marianne Kitten's gonna start the screws, that's right.
We got one critical board screwed down, but it's supposed to start raining any minute. It's only 5:30, it's kind of unfortunate. I think we're gonna cut some more of the wood because we've only cut half of the decking. We got one more board to cut, and yeah, it's really coming down now. It's not getting us too much underneath here. Right, Donnie? It's not getting us too much underneath here. I think we just got one more cut. Well, three cuts, but one board. Well, Don's gonna mark and drill some more holes. We've got all the wood cut. We've got the radio alarm saw covered back up. I need to start dinner, so I'm gonna make a run for it. We're having a Boston butt, and even the Instant Pot cooks it quick, but I need to get it started. It's going on 6 o'clock.
Yeah,